My dear child, you will be going through different seasons in your life. Every season has a different purpose. Remember about Abraham, Joseph, and David. They all had to go through different seasons in their life to get the blessings that I had prepared for them. So, through all those seasons, they never criticized or questioned me. They only trusted me through every circumstances that they faced. They did not wait for the things to happen and see. Instead, they saw everything through their faith and believed. Similarly, instead of waiting for the things to happen to believe. So try to see everything through your faith. Remember, if you have faith as small as mustard seeds, you will see greater things in your life. So when you first try to see everything through your faith, there will come certain things to distract you. At that time, pray. Your prayer can change anything. Remember, I am always with you, and it is my promise to you. So, face every season of your life by trusting me and also get prepared for the great day to come. So, my child, know that. If you know what was about to enter your life, you would smile, take a deep inhale, and exhale, filling your entire being with the deepest peace. So it is all working out in your favor. Every win, every challenge, every setback is perfectly designed. So when you zoom out and witness the bigger picture, it all makes sense. Every thought, word, and action is important. So immerse yourself in the present moment and know that miracles are flowing. So you are about to receive divine miracles from the universe. Know that you are worthy of what is about to enter your life. So you did the inner work, you let go of what no longer serves you. What is meant for you is coming. It is all about to work out better than you can imagine. Surrender to the infinite possibilities that lay ahead of you. Look back at how much life has changed this year and imagine what it will be like 1 year from now. So, my child, know that your goals have shifted so much now that you are in this new space, peace of mind, not having to ask anyone for anything cause you are independent. And having a holistic perspective of your self-image have become top tier. Your mind has graduated and so have your desires. So you now know what you truly want out of your life. Everything you need will stem from this newly powerful foundation you have generated for yourself. So don't let a valuable connection slip away in the silence. Speak up, share your fears. A good connection can be run over the simple fact you miscommunicated or choose to not communicate at all. So, a good connection can be easily lost because you choose to ghost instead of sharing your feelings and intentions. Feeling lonely is not always caused by not having people around us, but by the lack of meaningful connections with the people in our lives. So, even though you might have a lot of friends or you meet a lot of people on a daily basis, you can still feel alone. So maybe the feeling arises when you realize that there is no one to whom you can tell your inner secrets, nobody you can confess your pain to, or nobody there that genuinely celebrates your success and happiness with you. So this message encourages you to look at the connections you have and see if there is anything you can do to improve them, to make them deeper and more genuine. Casual connections are easy to make, but deeper connections are more meaningful and make us feel more fulfilled. So instead of fearing getting closer to others. So I see if you can lean in and nourish the relationship you have the ability to steer conversations in different directions. You can either choose to focus on the more factual side of the story, such as where they were or where else they would like to go. So connections with others is daring to give of yourself, showing that it is safe to share with you and that you welcome their true emotions and listen without judgment. So my child, know that we are officially in Mercury retrograde shadow when you are going through challenges, especially if it has to do with love and relationship, your thoughts, feelings and beliefs can create fear and doubt. This ends up being the reality that you experience. So it is important to keep your energy high and positive. Start by loving yourself unconditionally. Make your self-care ritual a priority, and love is what you are. So it is important to take care of you and the people who matter the most in your life. Family is a true gift and is the essential energy of your core nature. So leave it to God and open your heart to your inner child. Treat and care for yourself today, like that little girl or boy, inner child. So when you are able to access your truth, your mind will begin to calm down and gather power. It is important to be gentle with anything that may stress you. Just release and surrender anything that no longer serves you. When those old habits of doubts come in, you will be able to see through them and they will begin to lose their power over you. So you have the light within you and you can get through any situation when you put your mind to it. Love yourself, by taking care of you and the people who matter the most in your life. So you are beautiful and amazing. So it is time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. Situation, you have the gift of leadership and it's time for you to step forward. It's your moment in the sun and people are ready to listen to your words of wisdom. So it's true that you have loved the spotlight, but what makes you special is that you use it to change the world while you are just naturally talented at guiding others in your career. So you also deeply care about your family and friends and will always take the time to see to their needs. So people, a heart-centered and charismatic person who wants to make a difference, someone who loves a challenge both at work at home. A loving and concerned member of the family, an inspiring speaker with an almost theatrical flair, a generous patron of the arts. So, my child, know that a new opportunity is coming your way, which you might feel a little underconfident about. Yes, and I can see that you have functioned very independently all this while, and accepting this offer will be letting someone in your space. So, the universe wants you to go by your instincts as much as you can. There is also a lot of trauma purging happening for you. So please see the difference between what you are grieving about and what is the new opportunity in your life, and they are separate things. There is a chance that you might mix the two, but the universe wants you to be wise at this stage. The way things are transpiring right now is for you to know what all is there inside of you. Heal yourself as much as you can at this stage. Let this trauma leave you, since they are the exact blocks that are stopping you from living a happy life that you always desire. So you are very well aware of what is coming and how things are a little. A slow might just be the reason why you will feel irritated. This narrative was always about you and it will be about you. Let go of the singularity in which you have been operating all this while. The urge in the cards say that be a little more open to other people and what kind of struggles they go through. So you will be able to balance this situation, but you have to change your perspective a little bit. It is not as bad as you think it is. Give things a little more time and approach with stable consistency. So it will work out, and don't doubt the process in which things are moving. This path has opened for a reason. So, my child, know that as you start living a life that is genuine to you, there will be people who will not understand you, even the people you love the most. It might hurt a bit, it might get frustrating at times. However, the truth is, it's just of life. That is why I hope you stop worrying about what other people think of you and focus yourself instead. Focus on what brings you joy, focus on what makes your soul feel at peace, focus on what aligns with your purpose. I hope you stop running away from your imperfections, your awkwardness, your weirdness, your intensity, and your vulnerability. So, life became so much more fulfilling when you are just simply yourself. If it feels true to you, it does not have to make a sense to other people. The only thing that matters here is you believing in yourself. So, my child, know that we are in a special prophetic season. It's time for God's Easters, the hidden and called ones to arise and shine for such a time as this. So, from the evening of March 23rd to the evening of March 24th, we enter the Feast of Lots on the Jewish calendar, otherwise known as Purim. The Jewish feast is not a time to celebrate the deliverance of the Jews by the bravery and obedience of Queen Esther. I hear the Lord saying, the very enemy who has sought to break you down and destroy your walk with me is going to be crushed. So he will be caught in the trap he set for you. I will use every attack sent against you to reveal my powerful hidden hand in your life. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. So raise your voice, daughters. Do not let the enemy trample you. You are going to shake off the poison of the serpent's venomous lies of doubt, unbelief, condemnation, and shame. Arise in your authority. Let the enemy hear your voice in prayer. Let the fragrance of your worship fill the atmosphere, and it is sending the enemy running. So these attacks are coming right before moments of divine destiny and setup. I am placing before you an open door. So the enemy has tried to trip you up to stop you from moving forward. But you must not give up. You must come up higher and ascend into my presence through praise, gratitude, joy. That does not make senses. And faith, even just the size of mustard seed, I want to show you what I am preparing you for. It is not time to sit down and sit out. Do not embarrass to arise and shine. It's time to come out of hiding. So the enemy would want you to believe you are too much and not enough. I'm shutting down his voice with my roar, And you too, daughter, need to raise your voice to silence the enemy. So enough is enough, and the truth is, I need you to shine brightly in all I have made you to be. I have called you for such a time as this. So I have anointed your hands for war, your fingers for battle. Easter, it is time to take your place on the battlefield of dreams. This is your time of victory. So, my child, know that. Don't be afraid to walk away from those who take your forgiveness for granted. The more chances you give someone, the less respect they will start to have for you. So, your forgiveness should not be a given, but rather something earned through genuine remorse and changed behavior. So never let a person get comfortable disrespecting you. So each cycle is an opportunity to confront what blocks us and find the path to liberation. Repeated lessons are indicators of what requires healing and resolution within. The universe is no punishing you, only pushing you towards what is blocking you. Address the root cause, dismantle the vibration, and break free from recurring cycles. So dissolve the patterns that bind you. So my child, know that the truth is genuine connection is easy. It is a peace. When you find it, you will know. You will feel seen. You will feel like you are being mirrored back to yourself. Like you are discovering the shadow of your own hurt in another human being. Slowly, through loving the right people, you will come to realize that the human beings who are meant for you in this world will not exhaust you or hollow you out, or leave you feeling like you are hard to love. Slowly, you will come to realize that you do not have to romanticize the things in this life that hurts. You do not have to run towards the fire. Love does not have to feel like a fight, does not have to feel like a battle, does not have to wound. Slowly, you will learn how to lay down your arms, how to walk away from those who will only ever love you in halves. Slowly, you will learn that you cannot love someone into loving you. Or being ready if they are not. You have to let them go. You have to focus on the people in your life who bring you back home to yourself. You have to focus on standing up for that kind of connection, on honoring that calm because it exists. And I hope you learn to trust that, because when you come across it, when you ultimately experience it, it feels as if you are standing at a door your family finally have the key for. So you enter it with easy. There is no fumbling through your jacket pocket trying to find the right way in. There is no separately reaching into your big trying to uncover the point of access. So you are no longer banging your fist against the door, asking to be invited in. You walk through soundlessly, softly, relief and washes over you. So you take off your shoes, you hang your coat in the closet, you put on a pot of coffee, and you are home, and you are home. So my child, know that. Renewal of the connection is here. You are being guided to trust your own intuition because your love will conquer every obstacle that you are facing at the moment. Emotions are all over the places and you might feel like a roller coaster, overwhelmed, frustrated and restless. However, little did you know this is your time to take the action, tune into your own energy and power, knowing that you are safe to take those moments with your person and you are safe in this situation. Those emotions are also there to tell you there is a depth of unconditional love, soul connection between you and your person. For some, you might feel scared of rejection, but how you are guided to follow your heart, and you will be satisfied and fulfillment with the result, such as commitment. So, long term and long life relationship moving together, expand a family, etc. This person has so much to offer to the table, as much as you might see that right. So you can feel it deep within your heart. Both of you are very happy with each other, and this relationship means a lot for you. So if you are thinking to take this relationship into the new stage, go for it. So don't beg someone to the better. Don't beg someone to show up for you. Don't beg someone for little acts of affection. So don't beg someone for reassurance. Don't beg someone to be loyal to you. Don't beg someone to give you your rights. Don't beg someone to respect you. So don't beg someone to call back. Don't beg someone to stay in your life. Don't beg someone for the bare minimum. Walk away. It takes immense strength, courage, and heartbreaks, but walk away. You were different from a very early age. A part of you already know that there was more to life than what was being passed on to you. Which is why you always feel the need to step out of line and explore more of what life could offer. In doing so, you took on tests and lessons that most others avoid. The healing and growth you have endured sent a ripple effect through your past and into your future. So be proud of the obstacles you took on. So you and your life are better because of it. So my child, know that. Most of us try to have a prayer life and feel guilty that we don't spend time praying, especially for the needs of others. So, this is not the right way to think about prayer. If you limit your prayerfulness to quiet time and church activities and don't include your ordinary life with problems to solve, work to do. And people to see, then you will live largely separated from God's grace rather than seeking a prayer life. Seek a praying life, a life premeditated with prayer. In other words, learn to practice God's presence. The best example of a praying life is Jesus. Routinely, he got alone to pray, often for hours at a time. But his intimate conversations with the Father did not stop, and when he had work to do, he said, I only do what I see the Father doing. So in Matthew, we have an example of Jesus at work in a prayerful way. He was explaining to those following him why some people rejected him and his message. So I was getting until abruptly Jesus broke into prayer. Then, infused with his Abba love, Jesus resumed talking to the people, but now tenderly. Anxiety, more than anything else, is what distracts you from appreciating the joy of God's presence with us. Worry is a form of meditation, but the wrong kind. So don't worry, wonder, try turning your worries into prayer. So abruptly break into prayer, even if for just a moment, as often as you can remember, and Abba Father's a Jesus. So thank you for your powerful example of a praying life. Help us, Lord God, to grow in a conversational relationship with you. So teach us to abruptly break into prayer throughout the day's work and activities. Tenderness towards others will flow through you naturally. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your wishes come through, type Amen.